Hello and welcome back. Today I'm on a visit an old favorite, carving an ugly face for beginners. This was real popular a few years back, so I thought I'd do it again. I made comments that I didn't make an ugly enough face, so I'm outside picking up some of the nice sunshine in the fall here, and we're gonna see if we can carve this guy up. So I have a design. You can see up here, he got his big eye, and I'm gonna make a big nose, and then in his mouth, I'm gonna have really big teeth on this guy. So I wanna start out with the nose because it's the most stuck out thing that is gonna be on his face. And good place to start is coming in here, get a real deep stop cut right there. So I'll have to draw his mouth back on because I'm going to carve it all off. But yeah, his nose is going to be pretty out there, and then right where his forehead is, I'm going to go in there, cut that, and start bringing his forehead out a little bit. I did cut this on a saw to just rough cut, but you can do it all with a knife. I've done it before. But forgot one thing of safety, and that's my glove. Especially for you beginners, and for you not so beginners, a glove is a good thing to have. I see a lot of people not using them, which it takes a while to get used to, but anyway. So I got his nose. That's how long it's going to be. I want it to even go back even further. So in order to do that, you got to cut all this material off right over his mouth. And you could tell this knife is doing an awesome job. And it's my most favorite knife around. It's very difficult to get this knife. You might have heard me talking about it before. If you want to know what it is, you can ask me in the comments. But getting one is another thing. The people who they make them by hand. It's very difficult. I've been on a waiting list, and I'm still waiting. So anyway, I'm cutting down on his cheek, bringing that out a little bit. You can see that deep cut there. And then his nose is not symmetric. So this is an ugly face. So I don't want things symmetric. I don't want the same on this side as that side. And then his eyes are going to be all kind of weird. So let's go on this side. Make sure I'm in the camera. And yeah, I haven't made some videos for a while. Like everybody else, life gets busy. So I thought I'd put one together. I don't want to stay on screen here. Sorry. Yeah, it's a gorgeous fall day. Usually the wind is blowing so hard at my house I can't even be out. I mean, I can be outside, but it's just a lot of wind. It wouldn't go well with it on the camera. But you might hear some roosters next door, because I live in the country. And you might hear some cars cars flying by on my front road. So, let's see. Basswood, that's what I'm using. It's the best. We used to have a show that I could get my basswood from, but it's no longer there, and so my supplier of basswood is not around. Hey, if you got a good outlet for some good basswood, let me know. Share it in the comments so I can buy me some. This is some of the remaining stuff I got. Excuse me. So here we are. Outline his face a little bit. Come around this side and do what is ever comfortable. You gotta concentrate on keeping it in screen and also carving at the same time, which is not always an easy task to do. I'm not a professional photographer, as you can well know. I'm trying to do good, but if I get it off screen every once in a while, because I'm concentrating on my carving, sorry. But anyway, I want it up close, and I thought this sunshine was so nice out here today. Come out here, and when you do these cuts on the side like that, you sort of want to have, when you're doing the finish thing, you sort of want to have an undercut in it. It makes it a lot better. It doesn't have it straight in. It doesn't look that good. But anyway, I got to get started on my Christmas ornaments, which I haven't done a lot of videos on those at all, because it's something I just do privately for my family, and most of this is just for family. Whether this is going to be somebody's gift or not, I don't know. Then where the nose comes up here, the cheek comes up a little bit, so you want to carve that up. I mean, look at your own face. Not to say that your face is ugly, but you can get a lot of tips from your own face. See how that looks better. And we need to do something to make this nose kind of ugly. So anyway, there we go. I don't think it's the prettiest face around. I couldn't make him into an ugly Santa or something. No. See, and then I carved his eyes right off. So I'm going to have to come in here and draw those back in, or just do it by eye. And then you want to round this cheek up. You don't want to have a rough looking cheek. So this is for beginners. This is a lot of fun, just doing it with a knife. You know, you can get a bunch of other tools involved, but then you have to worry about sharpening. But if you have a good knife and you have it sharpened, you can do it. You can have a lot of fun with it. That's the main thing. Like I said, I don't sell these things. Not that I could, but I have sold a few things. But I'm really not interested in that. And my style is more folk art kind of style. There There we go. Oh yeah, it's looking so bad. Coming back with the nose. See from the side view. And I don't want to make this video super long. I can come back to it. Because I know what it's like watching YouTube videos. It's like, no, I don't want to watch a half-an-hour video. So let's see what we're doing here. So in this video, it's a little over 10 minutes so far. Got the nose carved here. It's looking ugly. I got to go back and put his eyes in, but I'm not going to get to that. Here, let me, and come in here and round his nose off. Don't leave things square. And I know you new beginners, you don't want to take the wood off because you're so worried about you're going to mess it up. But hey, you got to take the chance. It's the only way to improve. If I mess up, thing I've learned, if you mess up, you can always get another piece of wood. The thing is learning through the process. Be creative. Don't steal people's ideas. Anybody can use this idea if they want. It's not, I don't have a copyright. I'm not putting a copyright on this guy, even though everything I usually try to do is from my own creativity. So there you go. Not too bad of nose and face. I'm not an expert. I'm just a folk art carver. So I'm not one of these guys that can carve some amazing stuff. This is just simple, fun stuff. So enjoy it. We'll try to get another video out there. If you want to see how it finishes up my ugly face, it's going to be, I'm trying to make it uglier than my last face. There we go. Looks ugly. Have a good one.